We're about to bring a new perspective to this video, and it's something you should be wary of, especially if you are elevating in life, especially if you have ambition in your mind, body, and soul. This video is for you. This video is for the chosen. This video is probably not just for the average Joe. This video is for somebody that wants to make change, that wants to make progress, that wants to get better, and you're keen on it. You think about it every single day, all the time. Because if you're just average, this probably is not going to resonate with you. This probably is not going to be the best advice for you. This is going to be the best advice for ambitious people who want to advance position in life. Where you're at right now is not good enough. You want to do better. You want to do better so damn bad. This message is for you. When it comes to having friends, especially in the beginning phases of your journey, you don't want to get close to your friends. You don't want to be close to family. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. It's going to save you a lot in life. It's going to save you a lot because most people in the world, bro, don't want to do better. Like, they might say they do, but do they really? Like, do they obsess over? Do they think about it all the time, every single day? Do they think about wanting to do better for themselves? Do they really have that ambition? Are they really that willing to change? No. But you're different. And it's not to shoot these people in the foot. You're just different. And this video is for you. I've been through it. I have been through it. I was that guy with all these friends. Was close with people, was close with everybody, trusted everybody, all this type of stuff. The thing is, people don't understand how your life is going to take off. People don't understand that life moves on. And when it comes to that point, and you're striving for above average, you're not doing just a regular thing that's going to keep you around, that's just going to not really change your life that much. It's kind of going to keep you stuck exactly where you always were. But the things you're doing is going to further advance your life and position. You go from just paycheck to paycheck to the bigger stuff. And I'm telling you, man, when you have that type of ambition, when you have that drive, when you have purpose, say goodbye. Say goodbye to those friends. Say goodbye to most family, if not all of them. That's how it's going to be. And it's not because I want it to be this way. It has to be that way. They are the ones that almost push you out. You can't even be around these people no more, no longer. They're going to start to resent you because you don't fit their current reality anymore. The person you used to be did. The closer and closer and closer you get to becoming the greatest version of yourself, the more you're going to see how toxic things get. And this is why I'm telling you guys not to get close to your friends. And it's even hard, regardless of what stage you're at in life, to get close to certain people, bro, because it's like you're not stopping. Like, that's who you are. You're not stopping. You're not settling. You're going forward in life. Even the people that you're cool with right now, not to say it will, but things could change, and that's why it's good to just not get that close to your friends, to your real life friends. It's not that smart. It's just not. Because you never know people, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't have friends, just don't get too close. That's the whole message of this video, is to not get too close. Don't see them as like, oh, this person's loyal forever and it's going to be a forever long friendship. It might not be. And chances are, if you're going to change a lot more than you already have, It probably won't be. Unless they're the exact same way and they have the exact same hunger and the exact same drive and they don't give up on themselves. That's the only way. So it's probably smart that you don't get too close to them. Like, it's just the things you want to do, bro. We're different people. You don't have to make them an enemy. They don't have to make you an enemy, even though a lot of the time they make us the enemy because they are jealous of our realities. They're jealous of what we can make happen in our own lives. That's kind of how it plays out. So it kind of does go that way. And we don't want it to, but it does. Because they can't hack what's going on. What's going on, it is what it is. It's reality. It becomes reality. Yours changes. Theirs doesn't. And it becomes a problem on their end. Some family members be the worst, bro. They'll try to shame you. Oh, you just think you're so much better than us. That's a good sign. If you guys ever hear that from family or even friends or anybody, that's a good sign. Trust me, that's a good sign. That means you are becoming better. That means you are changing. They see it. Sometimes we be changing so fast, bro, and we've come such a long way, we don't even notice it ourselves. It's almost like going to the gym. Like, you don't notice getting jacked and ripped overnight if you never were. It's an accumulation of time. You see little bits of progress, sure. But it happens gradually over time, over a period of a year, 2, 3, to 5. And to put on muscle mass and to change your whole body and physique and stuff like that, you don't notice it happening overnight. In fact, it's like you blink in the span of a year, 2, 3, or 5, and you're just jacked. It's like you don't even feel, it doesn't feel that different because it happens so slowly over time. So other people see it. Like, let's say if someone never saw you for a year and you have a whole year's progress in the gym going every single week all the time. If they saw you, they'd be like, holy shit, because they didn't see it. You were with you every single day. So it's hard to see your own progress sometimes. But with others, they can see it in you a lot more. Like a lot more. So that's why people start acting different, bro. It's because you're changing for the better. Like, if you were changing for the worst, it wouldn't even be an issue. They'd probably come and try to play this role. But whenever you're changing for the better, bro, things are going to get negative. And this is why I'm saying, don't get too close to friends, family. Don't think they're just these loyal people who's going to love you unconditionally no matter what. In fact, it's the quite opposite. They'd probably love you more if you were on your deathbed. They would probably love you more if you were failing in life, not doing anything, rather than you succeeding, because the world's backwards. Not to say they shouldn't love you on your deathbed. Obviously, they should. But I'm just saying, people don't love you when you're winning, bro. Because you're living a better existence. Like, you feel better. Your life is better. Things are better. People tend to get jealous of that. People tend to dislike you for that because they want that, but they're not willing to put in what it takes to get that. And that's why I'm saying, for your own sake. And we be the ones with the better hearts than them. It could be happening for them and not us, and we could literally love them. Not the other way around. And you will see this as time goes on. You'll see. It's a problem when it's you. And this is why I'm saying, for your sake, love them from a distance. You don't have to hate them and, no. Just love them from a distance. I got you. Still care about you, but can't be around you. Still love you, but can't stand you. At the same time. And that's kind of how it is with them and us. There's a part of them that still loves us, cares about us, but they can't stand us. Because we are becoming something that they're not. We are living a better human existence. We are more positive people. We are harder working. We live with more passion. We get more results. We just be doing more. And they live a more meaningless existence. And that's their choice. They can't accept what's happening because when they're living that meaningless existence and people like us come around with so much passion and spirit, it like puts them down because it shows them what they're not doing and they don't even want to do it. They don't even want to get up and live the way you're living because it is chaotic. It takes a lot of work. It's a lot of long nights, early mornings. It's a lot of stuff you have to go through, and it's what they're not willing to do. They can't change their realities overnight themselves by just doing it for a day, for a week. Like if you want to get good at things, you have to do it over time. There's going to be days you don't even want to do it, but you do it anyways. Life is not about just fun and comfort and all this kind of stuff. Like you have to do things all the time you don't want to do. You have to. And it's what most people on earth are not willing to do, but you are. There are times where you don't want to do things, but you do them anyway. If it was somebody else, they probably couldn't do what you're doing. They probably couldn't. In fact, do they? No, they don't. So no, they can't. You would if you could, but you can't, so you won't. And this causes problems. Your change, your elevation, your progress, it causes problems between friends, family members, and stuff of this nature. The way you're moving forward, the way you're succeeding, the way you're living your life, it causes problems. It does, man. People will start to hate on you. People will start to make you seem like a bad person when they're actually the bad person. They're actually the bad apple. Like they are. You have humility. They want to make you feel bad. You're becoming a much greater person, bro. I'm not going to lie. This year of 2023, probably from the second half up to right now, I'm probably the best person I've ever been in my entire life that ever existed from a well-rounded perspective. When it comes to mentality, when it comes to in shape, when it comes to mindset, when it comes to humbleness, when it comes to every single thing you could possibly think, I'm probably the best person right now that has ever existed. And when you're that, people will make you seem like a bad person because it exploits the bad person they actually are. And it's crazy to say that, but it's true. It is true. Like you have worked through shit they haven't. They have so many toxic traits. They do so many toxic things. And you're just like really loose, like really free, in a good place. Very calm, cool, collected. Willingness to be able to speak to anybody, just like you're on point. You're thriving. But when it comes to them, they're so very uptight. They're rude. They're obnoxious. They're toxic. The way they speak to you, it's degrading. The way they do things towards you, it's toxic. And this is exactly why I'm making this video, bro. Don't get close. Don't get close to your friends, family, people closest to you. If you plan on doing better with your life, don't do it. Because you're gonna experience a lot of negativity. I've experienced that in 2017. By 2018, there was such a little amount of people in my life, and by 2019, everybody was cut off. That was my year of like hardcore isolation. And some of that isolation as well came in 2020 for the simple fact that that pandemic hit. That wasn't my plan for 2020. 2020 could have been a better year for me, but that shit happened and that was tough to deal with as well. But 2019, that was the most freeing year of my life. the most freeing year. I've cut off all negative ties. There wasn't one thing trying to get at me. I was free. And it felt so damn good. Because even before that, I was physically on point, but the mental wasn't there because I was being disturbed by negative people still before that. And 2017 was a good year, but a lot of negative stuff happened at the same time. It was like a mix of both really good and really bad. And by 2018, there was such a little amount of people in my life. In 2019, nobody. And that's the way I wanted it. And by that summer, the first half of the year was actually, it was good. It was good, bro. You need those times. You feel your best. You go from like, it feels a bit strange to it feeling your best. I have made breakthroughs that I've never made in my life during that year. I've done things and have been to places mentally and spiritually that I've never been in my entire life. And it changed my life. You can change your life so damn fast. You guys have no idea. You can change your whole reality so fast if you just put yourself in the right place. If you take care of yourself, because these things all go in hand. Hell, get you some CMOS, link in the description. This will help your progression towards that. I guarantee it. If you never tried it yet, you seriously don't know what you're missing. Because everything you don't get in food is what you're getting in there. And I've never tried CMOS until this year. Didn't even know it existed. As hefty as I'm into the health and fitness, I don't know how I didn't come across CMOS. But it is a game changer. It gets you on point spiritually. It gets you on point. It makes you feel sharp in the mind. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel things you've never felt in a very long time, probably since you were a kid, with really good energy. And just overall feeling alive. It makes you feel 10 years younger. It makes you feel how you want to feel. And that's so important when it comes to progressing in life. A lot of people, bro, they put certain things first. They put their work first. They put partying first. They put friends first. They put all this stuff first. And you know what happens to people like this over time? Those things absolutely don't come first. Your health, your well-being, your mental, your emotional state, all these things, your physical come first. Everything else comes after. The fun comes after. Your work comes after. The business comes after. Everything else comes after. The fun and games come after. Because as long as you can stay on point in those ways, you'll always be on point. You'll never struggle with your mental. You'll never struggle with, oh my God, I got hit with this mental crisis. If you know how to take care of yourself, you're always going to be doing good. Always. But if you don't understand how to take care of yourself, you fall into these pits that you don't want to fall into. And you have to dig yourself out, and it takes so much work and grime because you haven't been doing none. You don't want to go there. You don't want to dig that grave. So many people in society, they end up so miserable because they put the partying first, the friends first, make time for what's important, family and all this stuff, and half the time the interactions are negative. And alcohol, make time for all this enjoyment and congratulations and celebrations and all this kind of stuff. It comes back to bite you when you don't take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first, then do those things and get back on the ball to continue to take care of yourself. People are backwards. People wait till they have health problems to start taking care of themselves. They get a little scared. All of a sudden they take care of themselves. What are you doing? You don't feel like hopping in the ice bath. Take an ice bath. It's going to be a bit painful. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable. You're going to walk out of there a living legend. You're going to feel the best you've ever felt in years. You start taking CMOS, these collagen peptides, the black seed oil, cold pressed. you're going to start to feel like a living legend. You're not going to want to stop. To see how good it makes you feel, you're not going to want to stop. Folks, life is all about feeling your best. Everything else comes after, because if you can feel your best, you can manifest. If you can feel your best, you can do your best stuff. You can be your best, and guess what? Your little friends don't want that for you. Your little family don't want that for you. In fact, they don't even take into consideration of how you feel. They don't care. As long as you can serve them, as long as you can go drinking with them, as long as you can entertain them, that's all they care about. They don't care about your mental. They don't care about how you feel. It's how you make them feel, right? So if you're ambitious and you start to become successful, you think you're going to make them feel good? When they're losers? No. You don't make them feel good. You make them feel like shit. You show them exactly what they are. And they don't want to acknowledge that. They start to scramble because of it. They start to get all weird because of it, because they know they're losers. They know they are. And they know you're not. And it bothers them and it pisses them off. And this is why I'm saying do not get close to these people. You don't want to get close to these people. It's about your health first. Everything else comes after. When your health's on point, you're going to have the energy, the drive, the ambition, the spark. You're going to have the ideas to change your life forever. And folks, that's how she goes. I'm trying to tell you this. That's how she goes. So invest in yourself. Do the right things. Pay the extra buck to keep your health on point. Pay the extra buck for the healthier food. Pay the extra buck for the supplementation to get yourself on point. But no, some of you won't, which is unfortunate. You will fall. You will spend money on a quart. You'll spend money on a pack of beer. But you won't spend money on a supplement that will last you months, that's cheap, that's going to keep you going, that's going to keep you strong. You won't invest the extra buck into organic chips. You would rather pay $1 less for shit. Pay the extra $1 or $2 for the bag of organic chips if you're going to eat chips. Don't get the bullshit kinds that has no good ingredients. Get the best stuff you can get. Pay the extra buck, run the extra mile, do the extra thing. Do that.